All right, guys. Forecast episode 2. How are you guys doing? Welcome back to the stream. I appreciate everyone that's being here. And Brando, thank you so much for that follow early on, man. It means a lot. The forecast. What does the forecast look like today? Well, nothing short of a bro moment. We got Alec here. TheIconnick is actually going and making G Fuel by himself. I'm literally shaking and crying, guys. How are we supposed to have a podcast without everybody here? This is actually ridiculous. And then, of course, we got my co-host Swormz here. So
What's going on?
So Alec, we'll start with here. And Brando, very, very excited in the chat. I like to see it, man. And then Nina, Nurmi, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it very much. Welcome to the stream. So, Alec, since you're here, and since you're not so... You're really getting on my nerves, that Nick over there. He's always going and making G feel. Let's talk about who you are to your community. Like, how would you describe yourself in the community? Are you more of a community manager? Are you just kind of go with the flow? Do you do content creation, streaming? I mean, tell us a little bit about yourself and the position in the community that you're in.
So, my name's Alec. As he just stated, I stream every once in a while. I make TikToks every once in a while. I haven't streamed that much lately, just because life has been a mess and it's been interesting to say the least. But I plan on getting back into streaming here pretty soon. But I mean, like, I just go with the flow. I mean, try to be as positive and outgoing as possible, make new friends, and just go from there. Really.
So what was something that got you interested in being a part of a community like this one? Like what brought you into gaming, and what brought you kind of to the current Twitterverse that we're in right now?
Ooh, there's the beautiful Nick. But anyways, so I started gaming on a Nintendo 64, fell in love with it, played Mario Karts all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Best time of my life. And then once the BO2 came out, I really, really, really started getting into COD. So, and then started playing GBs. So to play more GBs, I just got Twitter to find more people, more tournaments, stuff like that.
Okay.
And then fast forward to 2020, I met a lot of people in the community, and I was distracted by Nick. Met a lot of people in the community and stuff, and I mean, I'm here, I guess, now. So.
So, I know that I found you, and a lot of people probably found you, when it came to Aura, right? You met a lot of really great people, a lot of really great grinders, people that were either in Aura grinding for it or had even a lick of interest for it. You know, they were probably in the grinders chat at some point. How would you describe that experience and the people that you met there? Like
the people that I met and like the connections that I've been able to make, like when I was a part of Aura, and when especially like when the grinders chat first came about, and then like more and more and more people started like finding out about it and started joining it. It's unbelievable. Like, it's been some of the best connections I've ever made, period. And that includes like real life too, because I mean, some of y'all are the most genuine people I've ever met and have helped quite a bit in a lot of stuff that's going on. So I mean, it's been amazing. I have a lot to thank for Aura. So
yeah, that's why I knew that you were very community like oriented, and I think everyone tries to me, but I mean, you really went out of your way to really make friends with the grinders, and I think that's something that like everybody has definitely tried, and I know I tried doing too, and there has been a lot of people that I've gotten to know pretty well in the community, but I don't think even close to as well as the level that you have, which is awesome. I mean, I think that's awesome. So yeah, I am when I think of Alec, I think of the community guy, because I know that you go out of your way, especially in terms of like the grinders there. You know, you really went out of your way to get to know all of them. So I was gonna put community guy on the graphic actually first, because I mean, like when I think of Alec, that's just what I think of. So you went from You went from Nintendo 64 to Black Ops 2, getting into a little bit of pro GBs in a way, and then that brought you onto Twitter because you're looking for more people. Then okay, so during what time did you start streaming? Like when did you start making content during that?
It wasn't until after I'd already joined Aura, and soon after I met Pags, actually. So I can thank him for making me step up and create content. I never thought I was. I never thought I had the personality to stream or anything like that. I never thought I was like outgoing or, I mean, like in front of like a camera or like just playing games. I never thought anyone would want to watch me or anything like that. But he convinced me to finally make one, start turning it in, and then like I hit affiliate in a week. So I mean, he proved me wrong. So
good job.
Thank you.
Yeah,
which couldn't have been done without the support of Aura and all y'all. So,
and that's actually a big reason why I hit affiliate too, because a lot of people don't know this because a lot of people have no idea like who I was before. Before I started going for Aura, because I used to have a completely different Twitter account a long time ago. I don't even remember what it is. And
I'm gonna find it now.
Please don't find it. I don't know what stupid stuff that I could have said on there that just makes me look like an idiot. Because like that was years ago. Like I was in so many like different Twitter teams back then, and then I tried streaming like back in the day. Like I streamed like 3 or 4 years ago, you know, and then yeah, and then I was gone. But then I made a new Twitch. Wait, no, I don't think I made a new Twitch. I think I kept the same one. I came back when I started grinding for Aura, affiliate in like literally the smallest amount of time that you can hit affiliate in. Like I don't know if that's a week or if that's like 5 days or whatever. But I started like doing graphic design on stream, and everybody that was in the Aura community was just driven to that. So I had the same people to thank, because I don't think that if I would have hit affiliate during that time, I probably wouldn't have focused on streaming as much as I do now. Because as a graphic designer, like I need to kind of pick and choose what I use my time on. And yeah, so that's actually where a lot of my growth started, was definitely Aura too. Like I've never had a community or been a part of a community that is this size, or had anybody really care about me online, because I was always just a graphic designer. And I know that we say that as a joke now, but back in the old Twitter days that I was a part of, that's really how it was. Like it was just the graphic design, you know? So yeah, I definitely have Aura and the people that are a part of it, and the people that are a part of each of your guys' communities too, you know, that are coming to watch the stream, or, you know, coming in and support the graphics and everything. You know, I got you guys to thank. So now, Nick, you stream very, very often, and you have that scheduled, right? Like you have like a set like schedule weekly.
Mike's muted.
Yeah, Mike's muted.
My bad. So I do stream very often. I was always someone who never had a schedule. And when I joined, or I was told, you need a schedule. Even if I wasn't picked up as like a streamer, I need a schedule. So I kind of made my own kind of like makeshift in a sense of like, I go live on a day, but it's so hard for me to go live at a specific time just because of like a bunch of stuff I do. But I do, in fact, have a schedule. And it does kind of feel good to know, okay, these are the days that I'm dedicating for sure. I will have a stream. And if I feel like streaming any other day, I can. And I've noticed that sometimes less is more, in the sense of sometimes I have
thank you for the follow. Welcome to the
streams.
Welcome to I'm glad you're here.
When I'm gone for longer than if I stream for like something that like shorter times in between, which is cool. But
I mean, I definitely understand that too. Like, because I want streaming to be a job one day, or like, do I want to be like something that because so my big thing is just doing what you love, you know, and using the time that we have allocated to ourselves now as we're younger, you know, to make that happen. So I also want it to be a big thing, but I couldn't do a schedule either. I just couldn't do it because I felt like it made it feel too much like a job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So-
no, 100%.
Yeah, I'm the same way. It's when you do it on your own time, you feel like you enjoy it more because it's not like forced. It's it's genuine and you enjoy what you do. So that's kind of how I look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I don't know. Straight like, and so like, I don't want to get like too off topic, but just kind of because like I know you were talking about like how Alex started streaming and stuff like that.
Yep.
So I actually have been doing content creation for 6 years.
Wow.
I have a YouTube channel that dates back to God, I'm not it. Yeah, we're not gonna go there. It's really old. You can basically see my voice transformation from squeaker to now.
I could do that.
Yeah, no, I have the same thing. I have the
I think
same
we're all
thing.
in the same boat. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, like, in all that time, in this like the 5 years that I was only on YouTube
Mhm.
and uploading videos and occasionally streaming, I was able to get about 100 subs, maybe 100. And then like I moved to Twitch, and like Alex said, I hit affiliate in 2 weeks. He hit it in 1 week. I hit it in 2 weeks off of streaming off a brand new platform I had never streamed on before.
Mhm.
So like I think the community is one of the best things out of kind of moving, like meeting all of y'all and stuff like that. I think the community is probably the biggest upside of everything.
Yeah, I mean, the community is definitely huge. Like, I feel like Twitch and streaming and whatever, like, YouTubers definitely have their own community that people care about. But I feel like Twitch just has a completely different breed of community that's a little bit more communicative and a little bit more, like, tight-knit. And I do want to get back onto like the older like content creation as soon as I give you some more time here, because that is a very interesting topic that I have a lot to add on. But so go ahead and let's continue on with your journey. So you started on YouTube. You were there for a while. You accumulated around 150 subscribers. You moved over to Twitch. You saw insane growth in the first couple weeks. Hit Twitch affiliate. And where did that bring, like, how did that get you to where you are now? Like, what events transpired after that to get you to one of the upper management of the now late Aura?
So, this is actually kind of weirdness. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Fuck it. I was never supposed to get picked up by Aura.
That is true. That's true. Yeah.
I was actually not supposed to get picked up. I was quote unquote mistake at the time. And so what I did was I found that out when I got there. And it was no one's fault. It was just a miscommunication. But so like I decided, you know what? I'm gonna work my ass off to prove that I was not a mistake, and made it into upper management. I released a video on my Twitter. It had some fun cryptic stuff in it, but
like recently,
I
like the
actually
newest
got
one,
promoted to, huh?
Like the newest one, or the one before that.
The one with the backwards audio.
Oh, okay, yeah, I like that one. I like that one. I want to tell you good job here live, because if you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. Go check out his Twitter at TheIconnick. Go check it out. It's really good.
So originally, I had gotten promoted to community manager. No one really knew that because I never got to fully announce it. Because the day I was going to fully announce it,
Stuff.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And so that day, I was just kind of like sad because I had this really cool idea of asking different members of the community to send me videos of them waving. And with the COVID times and all that stuff right now, you see these virtual audiences, virtual communities, like a wall of just, people like and waving or something like that, or cheering like on your shows and all your stuff. So I thought, it would be so cool if I got the entire community as the community manager to be involved in the community announcements. So the whole idea was I was going to talk for a little bit and then have a screen with like everyone kind of pixel onto it, and they were going to wave, and then that was going to be the announcement. But I never got to announce it, and but I like back to like how I worked up there though. I basically just kind of interacted with the community, made sure I put out the most like the best content that I could, and I really just kind of worked hard, dedicated my time, made sure I I go like hardcore like every single day, like I gotta stream. You know, I just kind of like set aside a time, like I said, that schedule, and really worked my way up, and it paid off in the end. So hard work does pay off in the end. Hard work beats talent every day.
It does.
So
Facts.
even though, you know, I really relate with the fact that working hard to make sure you weren't disappointed, 'cause I actually was a disappointment. No, I'm sorry, accident. I was an accident. I'm not disappointed. I'm trying not to be disappointed. I was an accident.
You're not a disappointment.
Except in real life, like you were an accident on Aura. I was an accident in real life. You know, the hit rate really close to home. But you know what? It both worked out, and I think that's awesome. I think that's so awesome that both of them worked out in such a great way. But Nick, let's talk about how you found Aura. And Alec, I want to ask you the same question. And Swormz, I'm going to ask you the same question, because even though you weren't in Aura, you were grinding for it. You know, so I'm going to ask all you guys, like, how you found Aura, and what made you interested? Because I have a story myself that I'm sure is going to be completely 180 from your guys's, and is actually going to make me look terrible. It's actually making me look really bad, but it's really funny.
Nah, dude, you want to know what makes me look terrible? So
well,
I
let's
talked
hear
about this a little bit on the timeline today. So the way I found Aura originally was Ashton had followed me on Twitter, like a long time ago, and I witnessed like her take over the brand and all that stuff, and so I kind of saw it from the beginning. But at the time, I was not very focused in content creation at all. I was not focused really on doing anything with that. I just saw it and I was like, that's cool. And then my buddy, his name is Doc Liquid, who had been following kind of the brand. I saw him tweet about it a lot. And so I was like, maybe this is something. And so then as I started to stream in the summer during COVID, because I was at college and then I had to move back home, had moved all my setup. I ended up getting good enough stuff to like stream everything well with high quality, got graphics and all that. And so basically I got a little bit more serious about it. And then I saw this group and I was like, let's try and do something here. Started grinding. And then like I orgs in general were orgs in general were a big no-no for me. I thought they were all fake. I thought they were full of fake people. I thought it was just like a facade. But
yeah, I feel that.
When I joined the community and I got welcomed with the One of Us chants, and like I met Alec, Pags, Kate, all of like those were the first like few people. James, those were like the first people that I really like met and interacted with. And then I kind of realized like, damn, this is actually like cool. Like this is a real community, So this is like a family. And so I decided, yeah, I'm gonna grind for it. And then the RC happened, and I didn't even get picked up as an RC recruit. I just got randomly picked up. But I dropped that Red Bull video, that Red Bull ad, and that was kind of my ticket, and that's how I got in. That was my journey. That's how I found out about it. So really just kind of a friend that knew a friend, and I also had interacted with somebody before who was Ash. That's kind of how. But and this is the part that makes me look a little shitty. Before I officially started grinding, I forgot to even bring this up. I had joined the Discord first before I decided I was going to grind. And I followed Dev on Twitter, and Dev followed me back. And so he tweeted something about a Minecraft server, man. And and basically I responded to him and I said, I think somebody already has a Minecraft server someone said that in the Aura Discord,
Mhm.
and then he hid my tweet, and I was like, hello. So I saw he hid it and didn't reply to it. I was like, okay, let's respond. And I said, my quote, "Yo, the fuck you hide my tweet for?"
To Dev?
To Dev, yes, dude. And then he responded, and I responded one more thing, and then we took it to DMs. I started being an absolute shitter in the DMs, and I ended up getting blocked
By Dev.
by Dev. I ended up getting blocked by Dev, and then I was really worried because I hadn't decided if I was gonna grind, and then I decided like 2 weeks after I was gonna grind for Aura.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, I'm probably blacklisted now. But like I knew I had been absolute shitter. So regardless, I just went and apologized to Dev on Discord, and then it was just water under the bridge. I grinded, and then rest is history. But man, me and Dev had beef at the beginning of it all, and it was hilarious.
Oh, you're
Because
not the only one.
Because now we're really good friends, and
Mhm.
it's just kind of like it's funny to go back and look at that and be like, damn, we really got petty with each other over a Minecraft server, fam.
Yeah, me and Dev, like, there was one day during the team, a specific person did something that I thought bended the rules a little bit. So I brought it up. Oh man, me and Dev sure argued about that in Twitter DMs. But yeah, so you're definitely not the only one, and I think that my story makes me sound even worse. But that was pretty good. That was very interesting to see that you actually saw it from the beginning, because I know personally I can't say that I saw it from the beginning. I had no idea what it was until Ash took over. I mean, Alex, Swormz, I mean, did you guys see anything about Aura before Ash took over? Or?
No, I
No,
just
I
I
have
just
no
saw
idea.
it once you started going for it or got in it.
So Alec, how did you end up finding it again? And after you found it, like, what kept your interest in it?
So, I mean, it kind of makes me sound shitty, actually. I was in another team called Storm United, and I was in partner relations for them as well.
Okay.
And then, everything was going good. Everything was a lot better on the outside of Swarm than it was on the inside, looking in. And so I joined, was only there for like a month and a half, 2 months. And wow, these people have no drive. So
Yeah.
I've seen Ash for probably a couple weeks. And I was messaging her. We were talking on Twitter DMs, interacting with each other on Twitter, whatever. And then, she said that she was looking for more management. And I reached out to her, like, hey, I'm thinking about leaving Swarm. I was just seeing if you guys had any spots open, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, well, it took her like probably almost a week to reply to me. So I'm like, well, I'm already in management in one, so she's probably not going to let me join, whatever. But she finally let me in. Finally hit me up, told me that I could work with partner relations and whatever else. And so as soon as she told me I could, I took it. I left Swarm. I announced that I joined Aura the next day, and then the rest is history, I guess. But I was almost considered a team hopper.
I feel that. That's another thing that I want to bring up here soon is how many teams that you guys have been. But so Swarmz will yeah, that's essentially my story as well. So Swarmz,
Yeah.
I know briefly you said that you found Aura essentially after I started tweeting it. Was is that pretty much the gist of it, or was there anything?
Yeah, it's that simple. I mean, I saw you're going for it. I did a little more research. I liked that the vision, like the way that they were heading. Like it seemed like they cared a lot about their members, and they it just seemed like they had a good head on their shoulders. So I wanted to be a part of that, and their community, like the positivity in that community was like one of the best I've probably ever seen. So that kind of motivated to push forward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we got a question here. So was there coup d'etat, and what is the third eye stuff? So,
Hold on, I have a question. What is coup de
like
tat?
I was gonna ask the same.
that's
thing.
a coup d'etat is where, like, essentially, so let's say that there was a king in a castle, right? And everybody that was on the board that was close to the king said, you know what? The king is not doing a really great job. We should get rid of the king.
Okay,
Now,
so kind of like overthrowing.
right, so back in medieval days, that would normally come along with chasing them with swords and stuff like that. Of course, this is
Oh
the
my
Twitter. this is the Twitterverse, so there was no chasing with swords, axes, no pitchforks, no fires, no nothing. But
Possibly worse though.
I mean, essentially yes. There was a coup d'etat, and
A very respectful
yes,
kind of just kind of almost like a discussion. It was an entire discussion of the entire team.
yes,
And I think that's as far as we should go on that.
yeah.
All that needs to be said is it was extremely civil. It was as civil as could be, as you could imagine. So
Yeah.
And it's all love. It's all love. All
Yeah.
love.
Definitely a good call to bring that up. Because I think that I was like I wasn't gonna like go into it, but yes. We all want to get the point across here that it was done in the nicest and most respectful way possible. It was done in a mature way and in a professional way. So yes, that is what happened. So just briefly here, what can we say about the third eye stuff? What if you guys saw the Twitter, it says that it is currently under construction. There's some new graphics that were very quickly made by I don't even know. And no, I'm just kidding. Come on, they're made by me. They're made by me.
Clouds.
It was me. I'm Clouds. It was actually made by me, guys.
Oh my
I'm literally,
God. Whatever, dude.
I'm literally
Okay,
shaking and
dude.
crying. How did you know?
Oh man, I don't know, dude. It's not like I had to approve it or anything, you know.
Whatever.
So Skeldress here says, I noticed the head honcho person stepped down and everyone on all of a sudden drops or name. Yes, that was a very good catch. That was a very good catch. So what can we say about the third eye? Like what?
So, what I will say is,
Kia?
when one door closes,
It's a forecast, man. What are you
another
talking
one
about?
opens.
Weekly podcast every
That's it.
Thursday, 10 p.m. to
Just-
midnight.
Just
Come on,
know,
man.
if you loved the community, it's not going anywhere. That's all you need
Okay.
to know.
Yeah. So,
Have faith in the process. Gang.
oh, I really hope that he joins back soon so that I don't have to re-crop the videos. Guys, this is actually so insane. Welcome to the most scuffed cast on Twitch ever.
Look, you can still see my head up here. Look.
Oh, man. Okay.
Hi.
Okay, that's fine.
Hi.
That's fine. While we're waiting on Alec, I will go over... Oh, there we go.
He's back.
There we go. Alec, welcome back.
I died, but I'm back.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. Don't worry about it.
Man.
Okay, so Kia, let me answer your question here because me being cryptic through different topics is not going to help you. This is a podcast, but it's a podcast that is live, so I call it the live cast.
Wow.
And because my name is Clouds, we call it the forecast. Yeah, and it actually was
Big brain
not.
energy.
It wasn't me that made that name. I like to think that I'm smart, but there was at least 30 people that came up with a better name than me. And I'm like, yeah, like I'm like Cloudcast. We were like, well, forecast. I'm like, wow, that's good. Mac, hey man, welcome to stream. I appreciate it. So Kia, essentially, this is every Thursday, 10 p.m. to midnight. I will be taking on guests from the community or a guest from anywhere. I mean, ooh, Hannah.
And
Wow, let's go.
No
Let's go,
way.
man. Good guy.
Okay. Okay. Swice is calling me daddy? Holy moly, guys. So,
Man.
Hannah,
Man.
welcome to stream. Every single one of Hannah's viewers, welcome to the forecast. We do this every single Thursday, 10 p.m. to midnight, where I bring on people from the community. I'm so glad that you guys are here. My name's Clouds. I'm the host. We got Swormz as my co-host over to the
The bottom.
bottom little coffee cup. And then we got TheIconnick, and then we got Alec right above him. So, guys,
I'm leaving now. Thank you for calling.
guys, awesome.
He's the
Thank
most
you for
iconic,
being
by the
here.
way.
We are actually losing our talkers. This is so crazy. So, Hannah, thank you again so much for the raid. How was your stream? My first podcast to watch. Hannah, I would love to have you on here at some time. Call me Saul. I got you, Saul. Welcome. So, now that we got everyone back in here, it was a great stream. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear it. We were talking about how we got into Aura and what our journeys. Is that a real table? Yes. I actually made it myself. So we were talking about getting into Aura. Al King, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Before I got in, oh, it was terrible. It was so bad. Metro, thank you for the follow. And Monty, thank you for the follow too. Come on, guys. You guys are gonna make me start crying. Shapers, Creepers. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. King, hey man, welcome. Welcome to the stream. So, okay, this sounds terrible. I was in Arc. Right? I was in Arc 0 GG. And during my time there was one person, I'm not going to say his name. I doubt that he watches the streams. But there was this one person, and he was in the chat. In the Twitter group chat, which was essentially a plug chat at the time, because there wasn't really a whole lot going on, at least while I was there. But I have been talking to Arc members, because I'm still good friends with some of them. They got a lot of stuff coming up. So if you guys are interested in the team, do not take my word for it, because while I was there, it was a little bit slow. So nothing bad about the team. Still a good team. Anyways, while I was there was this one person, and he started grinding for Aura out of nowhere. And I'm like, I had seen 2 or 3 people with the Aura name, and then I saw the pinned tweet about the house, and that's it. And so he was grinding, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, who would grind while they're still in a team? Like, we are supposed to be teammates, and we're supposed to be like friends and everything, and yet you're grinding for a different team. And let me tell you, this kid was on his high horse, bro. He thought that he was like the best looking and like the funniest guy in the team, and he thought he was something special, right? And I'm like, you know what would be really, really funny? It would be so funny if I responded to an Aura tweet and asked if I could join so that I could get into the team before him. The only reason why I tried getting into Aura was so that I could get in before him and be like, well, that sucks. He must not be good enough, because he was grinding for the team that I was already in. And it kind of pissed me off. I'm like, why is he going for Aura? So I'm like, you know, it'd be really funny. This kid thinks that he's hot crap. I'm going to get in before him and rub it in his face. I got in 2 days later because I asked him if they needed a graphic designer. That's how I found Aura. And that's how I got into it. Nick, I told you that your story would not top mine. That makes me sound terrible because
That's brutal.
I did it literally just to rub it in his face. 100%. But I will tell you, I have very, very much enjoyed my time here, and the people that I have met through it, and the content that I've been creating. Because if it wasn't for Aura, well, we wouldn't have the forecast. I wouldn't be making literally millions of dollars doing graphic design. And I wouldn't be able to afford my ice and drip. I mean, how do you think I fund this? Yeah, that's right. Millions of graphic design. That's right.
You got to pay off that mansion somehow, man.
I got to, and that Maserati I got. And
yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
hey,
okay.
hold on. I just wanted to stop real quick and say,
oh, please.
Clouds, thank you so much the other day for getting your whole gang of people with Lamborghinis to go pick me up out of the ditch, dude. I had just crashed my car. You provided me with 3 Lamborghinis, my own house, and a garage that already came with 10 other cars in it. So I
Hmm.
I really want to say thank you so much. You're an absolute legend. All that ice and drip that you sent me, I have it sitting in the you know, the like
The ice and drip
the
drawer. I got the same
yes,
thing.
exactly, because it's air conditioned to make sure it all stays at the perfect temperature. Thank you for everything you sent me, dude. You're a legend. You're a
Well,
legend, dude.
Clouds, like the fact that you paid off those bills at the children's hospital, man, you're just an absolute hero, dude. Just
Ooh,
we just want to say thank you,
man.
and for all of your support. Your generosity is absolutely out of this world, and just keep being you, man. That's awesome.
I that's awesome. I mean, that's
You're
really
awesome.
the only reason why I brought you guys on this podcast is so that you guys could talk me up. Guys, please subscribe and give me your money. Listen to what these guys are saying, guys.
Guys, if you
Please.
weren't subscribed already, what are you doing?
No,
Please
I'm
get
kidding, I'm
500
kidding.
gifts in
Yeah,
chat.
guys, come on now.
No,
okay, hold
no,
on, hold on.
okay,
I
alright.
got you, Hayden. Hold on.
Oh,
let
please,
me play
please,
this for you real quick.
please.
Okay?
Yeah, please.
All right. let me get this set up. Have you heard of Twitch Prime? Or sorry, Prime Gaming? If you haven't, you might want to link it. You might want to use it. And you might
Thank
want
you
to
for
hit
the
that
sub.
subscribe button
I love you.
on my channel, not
Yo, twitch.tv/iconic.
That was not very iconic, Nick.
That was not
one.
iconic. That was not iconic.
That wasn't
No, I'm
iconic,
kidding.
Nick.
I'm kidding. Give all your money to this man. He's
No,
gonna make
no,
millions.
seriously, no. You guys, no. Okay, this was all for the bit. Skell, just dude. I appreciate it very, 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 very much. Thank you for the subscription. But guys, that was a joke. Yeah, you don't need to give me your money. So to get back on the topic here, before people start clipping that and be like, oh, he's only out there for the money, because I mean, come on. I mean, why do you think I'm here right now? But I don't want other people to know that. So, let's see here. I know that we briefly hit on a little bit earlier the start of all of our content journeys. And I know Swormz, he did YouTube when he was younger. Nick, I know that you did YouTube when you were younger. I know I have my own personal stories that I would love to bring up. Alec, when did you start making like content? Like I know that you started streaming after you joined Aura. Did you make any content beforehand?
No,
No?
never.
Okay, so you like
I started everything after I joined Aura.
okay, so like no painting, no digital art, no songwriting. Anything?
No, I mean, I write stories, I guess.
Okay. So did you ever write an epic gamer story?
Never. They're never related to gaming. Low
Well-
key, a lot of them are either romance or just something else.
Romance, you know what? I can definitely see that. And I would like to read a hard-covered book of yours one day. So,
Maybe.
Swormz.
Yeah.
Maybe, hey, that would be really sweet. Swormz.
Yeah.
We'll start off with you here.
Yeah.
Your young YouTube days, oh jeepers creepers, have mercy on my soul. Please listen.
Yeah.
I'm shaking and crying. Please tell us about your journey. Tell us where you started. Tell us your favorite memory of it. Everything.
Oh man, I started on BO2. Like I really don't know what got me into it. I started on BO2, PS3. I remember having an Elgato. My setup wasn't special, so I was in bed and I was playing on a 65-inch television with my laptop in the bed with me, and that was my setup.
Sleeping with your laptop? Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
Trying to make them Game Boys.
I did that for a while. I I was mostly a BO2 guy. I did some BO3. Then that's when I got into streaming, and then I started. I think one of my first games was like Fortnite on PC back when it was better.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't remember much about like coming up or what like made me get into it. Yeah, I really don't know though. It was a long journey, and it's been pretty good so far. I got to keep on it, and yeah, it's not really I'm not sure what to talk about it. It's
Oh no, that's fine. All right, here I'll about here. Your cringiest video that you made, or your cringiest moment that you remember, because I know that I have one that kids at my school say to me, my friends say to me, people from church say to me. I never hear the end of it actually, and I would love to share those with you guys. Of course, it's kind of like, I mean, you didn't have to be there, but did I miss any talk about Cold War? No. Nick, you actually are on time. Good job. You're good. No Cold War talk yet, but that is what we're gonna get. That's what we're gonna get after this. So, your cringiest moment, Swormz, or at least your most memorable.
Man, like it's probably like one of my first videos, and when I ended up like getting the score streak Swarm, that's pretty much where my name came from anyway, just spelled differently.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
because that was the best of the best, right? So that I think I'm the best at everything I do, and it's that simple. So, anyways, it was
Okay, I like that.
It was probably just like I talked myself up. Like I'd get one quick scope, and I think I'm the absolute god at the game, and it was like with my high pitched voice, I'm just like so pumped, and it was like obviously you have to watch it to understand, but it's just it's up there for sure. I'd say
Raps, welcome to the
most
stream, man.
recently my cringiest is probably like my coming back to YouTube videos. Those because I made 2 of them.
Oh yeah, I
Didn't
made a
come
lot
back
of those.
Didn't come back to YouTube after the first one. Did another one, didn't come back, and then my came back, just on my own. So that's that.
Oh man, the podcast is going great, man. Thank you for everybody that has come in here, and people that are still here from Hannah's raid. I mean, you guys were watching her absolutely kill it in Fortnite, and now you guys totally switch gears to a podcast. I appreciate you guys very, very much for being here.
So
Appreciate you guys.
2 things really quick.
Yes, yeah.
Sorry for my weird faces I was making. My roommate just told me she misplaced her car and asked me if it was here. That's why I was making those weird faces. First off.
Wait.
No, how? How do you
Misplace your
misplace your
car?
Yeah. She just asked me if her car was here.
Yeah,
So
my
that's why I got up and I left the room.
is she trying to get on the podcast so we can ask her? Because that seems pretty ridiculous.
I mean, I can text her and ask.
Well,
'cause,
I mean,
that's why I left.
is she at your
That's why
house
I
right
left
now?
the room. No, I don't know where she is.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why I just left the room to go. Like she texted me, so I left the room to go look out in our drive.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
that thing I just heard was that. Okay.
Yeah, wait, who's
And
who's there now?
what?
I don't know. I thought I heard a girl or something. I don't
No,
know. Maybe,
yeah.
maybe we're losing it, Hayden. I don't know.
I didn't hear anything.
Really? I
Wait,
swear I heard
I
something.
think
Sorry,
I think
because-
you're messing with me because there's
No,
not
I'm
supposed to be
not.
anyone in the house but me.
No, Alec, I
Yeah,
swear to you, I heard something.
On my life,
I
we had a
heard
girl
something. Yeah, no, dude, I swear
Well,
to you that we did.
laughing. I
If
did.
something
I
comes out of
heard
my
it.
closet and kills me, at least make sure we get it.
Dude,
And reveal
I
you.
found this in the house. That's why I asked if she wanted to be on the
Oh,
podcast.
yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, that must be her laughing in the background. Because as soon as I
No,
said,
but-
"Who are you talking to?" I heard, I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa,
But
that's
anyways,
crazy.
Her car's in the driveway. I don't know where she is. I don't know how you misplace your car.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
And second, about Hannah's stream and killing it in Fortnite. When I went in there, they were watching Jerry Springer.
Hannah,
Hmm.
it's not
That's
very
fine.
pog.
Not
how-
very pog.
How are you going
Oh.
to explain that,
It was interesting, to say the least.
Hannah?
Look, okay.
You can defend yourself all you want, but Jerry Springer in my chat? Are you kidding me? Don't you dare type Jerry Springer in my chat. I don't even know who that is, but I don't want him in there.
I think my roommate just.
Yeah, what he said.
So, Nick,
Oh no, here we go.
let's talk about your old videos, your journey.
Okay. Alrighty. So, I already kind of told y'all most of my Twitch and stuff like that, but man, the gold is in the first few YouTube videos that I put out. So, my first ever YouTube video was a Minecraft Pixelmon video. I
Mm.
had just gotten my PC. I had just gotten it. It had no graphics card in it. It had integrated graphics, and I kept wondering, why can't I record Minecraft good? Why is it lagging? I'm trying to run a pretty big mod at the time and all that stuff. So I remember I started it off. I recorded the intro like 2 times, and the third time I said like, Hey guys, what's up and welcome to Minecraft Pixelmon episode 1. Today, and it, it was like the super cringy. I had that one Minecraft song that they always played at the beginning of every Minecraft video. I believe it was like Flight or something is what it was called, but on the Monster Cat stuff, because at the time it was like super popular to do that. And so yeah, so I remember that was my first video. I deleted it and I didn't unlist it because I thought deleting it was the only way to get rid of it. So I don't have access to it anymore. The oldest video that is available, and it's still available on my channel, is actually one of my most viewed videos, and it's called hashtag Black Ops 3 confirmed. Or no, it was called Black Ops 3 confirmed hashtag hype.
Yo,
And
hashtags are important, man. You throw that hashtag hype. Yo, if we have a mod in the chat, if you can throw hashtag hype at the end of episode 2 for the title, please, can you do that for me?
No, God, stop. It was hashtag hype, and I remember the video starts off with me saying, "What's up, guys? Black Ops 3 has been officially confirmed." And I'm playing Black Ops 2, and it's the most scuffed gameplay you're ever going to see. I was using the Scorpion, and I just remember it is so cringy. And like, I don't know, dude, but man, those videos were the best because I remember at the time I didn't have a mic. I didn't think about quality, so I remember I asked my mom, "Hey, mom, do you have a microphone?" And she pulls out this long, like stringy little mic, that one of those ones that you like kind of clip to your shirt or whatever,
yeah.
but it's super small, but it's not the high quality ones. It's one of the ones that you plug into the mic port, the old ass mic port on the PC. And so I was like, does this work? I tried it. It sounded like I was muffled and I was talking like this the entire time. And man, it was awful. But those were the kinds of videos. I did a bunch of like, and I had this really bad habit of uploading a video saying I was going to upload the next day or the next week or whenever and actually give a time frame, and I never actually uploaded the video. So every video I started, I was like, "Hey, what's up, guys? I'm actually posting a video today." Or, "Hey, what's up, guys? I'm actually back this time. I'm going to start uploading more often." I don't do it. Just consistently inconsistent. And it's every video. If you go back and look, most videos are like me just saying I'm actually posting a video today, or I will post later on, or something like that. It's just fucking awful, man.
Yeah, I feel that. Oh, Hannah says that sounds like me saying I'm a streamer. Raft, I believe it was Raft. Let me double check here. Alright, I'm almost positive that it was Raft. He had a question quick for you specifically, Nick, and then I'll get into my old videos here. But I don't want to forget, because chat, you guys are completely allowed to ask questions or come up with topics or whatever. It's not guaranteed that we'll get to them, but I mean, that's why I like doing the podcast live. Just so that we can get you guys' feedback right away, because I like talking to you guys. And Kia says, "Can I kiss all of you?" Absolutely not. You had no idea what the forecast was, so you clearly heard here. You weren't here last week, so you just don't care. Mur says, the question for Nick: is voice acting hard to learn? Is what Raft asked. Excuse me. And Kia, I'm kidding, man. I love you. I don't know if you get my number yet. Raft wants you. What?
Wait, he's asking about voice acting?
Yes. Raft is asking you, is it hard to learn voice acting?
So, I have no voice acting experience whatsoever. I've never done any voice acting class. I've never done anything voice acting. I literally play video games. If I'm gonna be honest, I learned my voice acting stuff from Call of Duty Zombies because I liked the characters so much that one time I was like, I want to learn how to speak like Richtofen, Takio, Nikolai, Dempsey. So
that's how he was gonna get a girlfriend.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because I woke up to girl and I'm like, "Hey, I'm strong like a Russian bear. You want vodka?" And then sometimes I turn on the Nikolai, sometimes I turn on the Richtofen, and I'm like, oh yeah, do you want to go on a date with me? Or sometimes I turn on the Takio, like, and I'm just like, do you want to go on a date with me? Or sometimes I'm just like, when I want to go full American, full Dempsey, just like, rah, fuck me hard, or something like that. And
that one's good. That one's good.
No, but I hate you, Alec. But yeah, so I don't have any voice acting experience at all. I literally just kind of mess around. What I do use to kind of like make my voice sound a little bit better is Adobe Audition. No, Adobe Audition. I record it into Adobe Audition, and then I put some effects and some editing EQ stuff onto it that I watched the video for. So that's how I do a lot of my voiceover stuff whenever I do stuff for people. It's you just need a really clear mic, a really quiet background. You can use RTX voice if you have an RTX card, and it's really easy in that sense. So, I mean, it's not very hard. I mean, I didn't do it.
Well, so Raft says that he in fact has been taking classes for a few months here, but he has been unable to learn much from it. Raft, the only thing I gotta say is keep it up, man. I'm sure you're gonna learn something. And Mur, thank you so much for the bits.
Yeah. So I can say one thing, right? So whenever like if for voice, and again, this is, I have no idea if what I'm saying is correct because I don't know any. I have never done anything, but like when I talk for doing voice acting, I make sure to make it come from my diaphragm and not so much my throat, because when you like in high school I was drumline captain, so I had to yell at a lot of people. That was kind of my job, and after yelling at people with my throat for 2 weeks straight, my throat was shot. So I was like, why is my throat hurting? And they're like, you're supposed to yell with your diaphragm. So when you yell with your diaphragm, it's a more deeper, boomier, and like it, like when I talk like this or something like that. So like it's, you just, when you push it from your diaphragm, it works a lot better. That's all I can say, because I have no knowledge, professional knowledge on anything else. I literally sit in my chair and talk into a microphone. So.
If I was a girl and if a guy spoke to me through his diaphragm, I would date him on the spot.
All right.
So does that mean we're dating now?
Huh? No. Now, if a girl spoke to me from her diaphragm.
Okay. Damn it.
And then, I mean, man, I wish my girlfriend would have spoke to me from her diaphragm as soon as we start dating. But.
Okay.
So, guys, before I get myself in trouble here, I'm going to go through my content creation journey from the old videos. We're going to get a little bit back on topic here, because then after that, we're going to go into Cold War. So if you guys have any questions or topics that you guys would like to get into, okay, Raph has one. Guys, I made a YouTube video a long time ago. Didn't work well. I say funny stuff with squeaker voice. Cool. So, now Raph, your question again here. How did you guys feel when some org grinders, including me, ended their grind? Oh, and apparently Kia says I look nervous. You think I look nervous?
You look nervous.
You're seriously in my chat telling me that I look nervous?
Nervous.
You're
Like,
in my chat right now telling me that I look nervous.
Chat, can you please get a pog? This is unreal, guys. Holy crap.
I do this for a living, Kia. I don't get
millions.
I don't get nervous
God.
anymore.
I can't believe you said this. That was my Vert impression, by the way.
No, okay, Swormz, do your Rickman impression right now.
Dude, I can't. That's a one-time thing, dude.
Rickman, he's like, yo, clouds,
That's a one-time
clouds.
thing, dude. I can't. I'll never nail it again.
Yeah, dude, we were just talking about Rickman's accent, because I'm like, it's so Canadian, but like, because Swormz is Canadian, but his was something. He's like, yo, clouds, or he's like, yo, clouds, you're funny. I'm like,
yo, clouds, how you doing?
Yeah, just like that, that. I'm excited to get Rickman in here one day.
Oh,
him, I wanna get him and Emmy on here for sure one day. But
yeah.
So I'm sure that I'll go over my content journey some other time. I'm sure it's gonna get brought up again.
No, I think go through
Yes.
it now.
No, then frankly nobody cares. So let's move on to Cold War.
I care. I mean, come on. You're
No,
literally
no,
the
no,
host.
no,
Wait,
no.
Wait, we didn't answer Raf's question.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Raft. I'm so very, very sorry. On my hands and knees, shaking, crying. Please, go on.
Nick, you go ahead.
You want me to go first? Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously, as a grinder, we're not gonna force you to stay. You get to make your own decisions. You get to decide what team you want to be on, what team you want to go for. In the event of ending the grind for Aura, I don't blame you in a sense of it's kind of scary to grind for something that looks like it's falling apart. It's not falling apart, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
But
It's actually getting stronger.
From the outside, I can see exactly like what you mean and why you would be afraid to grind or why you'd want to change your grind for something that looks like it has a more stable base. Obviously, anytime we lose a member of the community in terms of like a grinder, obviously you're still part of the community, but like we lost you as a grinder. It hurts a little. It hurts because like we love all of you. We love every single one of you. But at the same time, I want you to do what is best for you, and I want nothing but the best for all the grinders and
Yeah.
all that. Because at the end of the day, we support you no matter what. You're still a family, whether you're grinding for us or not. You're still part of the family, and we love you.
Yeah. And I just want to add something here real quick. When you touched on grinding for a team that has a stronger base, again, I mean, and that's just not from Nick's perspective. I mean, that's from everybody. We all understand. From the outside, it looks like things are falling apart. We get it. It's confusing. People are opening their third something, and honestly, it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. We understand. We get it. But from somebody that is really like high up there and could tell anybody to do whatever I want in the team because I'm like overall leader and the coolest one there, I can tell you that it's definitely going to be something that is going to be great and or greater than it was at some point. The family's still there, and that's the biggest part. So just keep that in mind.
For sure.
And Alec, since you were in the Grinders chat more than I think anybody else, how did that affect you?
Aura had probably probably the biggest, but like more than just the biggest. It had the most family-oriented community, like whether you were a grinder, you were in Aura or whatever, that I've ever been a part of. And it was outstanding because I've never felt so welcomed and so accepted somewhere before. So when I started like the grinders chat, you guys took it above and beyond my expectations because I expected like maybe just a few people to show up and we would talk every once in a while and like maybe one or two of us would talk. But literally, I talked to almost every single grinder that was in there almost every day, and I still talk to quite a few of them, if not interact with quite a bit of them. And to watch a lot of you guys, like throughout the months or throughout time, and your grind for Aura when I was there, or now even that I'm gone, it hurts. As Nick said, it sucks. Like we don't want to see you guys leave, but we understand why you're leaving. I have very little insight in what's going on, but I can assure you guys that the family's still there and they're keeping the same vibes. The community's not going to change that much, and everything, I promise you on everything that everything is going to be okay. And I definitely recommend sticking around.
Yeah. I see Raf's other question in there. Just want to touch on that because that's a pretty swift answer. I think I can speak for everyone. Yes, we will still support everyone to the moon and back. We wish nothing but the best for you, no matter what you're doing, no matter who you're grinding for, whether you go in solo, whether you're grinding for another team. If you're part of us, you're part of us forever, no matter what. So
Yeah.
And again, just because you're not grinding for us doesn't mean that you still aren't our family. we were family before this. We're gonna be family after this, and like nothing's gonna change. We're still gonna support you no matter what.
Yeah. Yep. That's true. That's true. And like, I know, like, I'm sure it's true for everybody else. Like, people have personally asked me, like, should I grind for Aura, or should I leave my team to go for Aura, and stuff like that. And my answer every time is, I like it here, and I like the people in the community, but you guys do need to do what's best for you. And if you guys think that the late Aura is still your home and the family's still your home, like, I know, for example, it's Rob. He's still grinding hard, doing a great job, and there's a lot of people that are still grinding hard, doing a great job, even though the name is not there anymore, and there's a lot of people that give up their grind too, but we notice it all, and we support every one of you guys, whether you're still grinding or not. We do see it. We see you on the timeline, and I hope that I speak for everyone when I say that our support is always there for you guys. Even if we don't have enough time to reply, right away or whatever, it's always there for you guys. And when it comes to grinders leaving, I mean, honestly, the fact of the matter is, once your guys' subscription ends, we can't make you guys pay for another month because it's like $35. So I totally get it. Raft, have a good day, man. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for being here. Catch you later. I'll see you next Thursday. Kia, can I get a kiss, please? I don't know your age or your gender, so I'm gonna say no. So next topic, Cold War. Cold War. I want to touch on multiplayer first because I know, Alec, you're a big multiplayer guy, right?
And Warzone now, but yeah,
I also am too, and I think Swormz. Swormz. Do you focus more on zombies or multiplayer?
Multiplayer. I was competitive for a bit.
Oh yeah, yep. Oh yeah, cool. Yep, you just love ruining things for me, huh? Dude, this dog, man, has been on my case for the past 2 days, bro. As soon as my mama leaves the house, he turns into the biggest baby. He just starts barking during the forecast. You know what? What's gonna be on the forecast next week? Roasted dog, because I'm gonna eat them, and that's no cap. So make sure to drop a sub if you don't want me to eat my dog. So I'm kidding.
Oh my God.
So let's quickly hop on multiplayer quick. I'm gonna give.
I have whenever you want. I have leaks on multiplayer. I have leaks on Warzone, and I have leaks on zombies. So
Guys, got
okay,
it
hold
all.
on.
All right, and I do want those leaks. Normally leaks are a problem. Normally you gotta get some better diapers if you're having leak problem. But I do want to hear those. But I do want to go through everybody's opinions first on the beta, and then we'll go through the leaks, and then we'll quickly go over if that changed anything for us. So my quick thoughts on the beta. Was it Black Ops 2? No. Did I enjoy it? Towards the end of the beta, I came to enjoy it more. But my biggest fear is that it feels too much like Black Ops 4, and Black Ops 4 died out really fast. The multiplayer did, at least like my personal group of players, nobody wanted to play. Black Ops 2, we could come home from school for like 2 or 3 years and still be excited to get on Call of Duty. And I have not had that in a very, very long time. So when Cold War came out, saw the maps were huge. I saw the action was little to none until you ran into a big group of people and then you're dead and then you had to run across the map already over again. The bushes on Cartel, terrible. Literally the worst thing. We need a bush trimmer to work over there at Treyarch Activision or whoever the hell's doing the game. I frankly don't care. Get rid of those bushes or get rid of me, man. I already pre-ordered your game, but I just won't play it.
Maybe they'll put it in like a tactical or like a score streak.
Yeah.
I mean, possibly, yeah. You drop the bushes in, and then you control the whole middle of the map. Honestly, I hope that they add a perk that just gets rid of bushes, kind of like Engineer, except it gets rid of it.
That's a little weird.
So to touch on the bushes, I'm studying for game dev, because that's what I want to do one day, if this streaming thing doesn't work out. And so the thing with the bushes is Cartel the map was introduced on weekend 1 of the beta. It was a brand new map. So it is very, very hard for someone to go in and change the opacity or height or anything with the bushes, because it's a whole model change. It's a whole rolled out game update. So you have to do that. Kind of like, so if there's going to be, like, I know we complained about it for the PlayStation players did the first weekend, and there was no change the second weekend. That does not mean that they are not going to change it, period. It just means that they didn't have the time to roll out another update, because with when you do that, there's the potential for bugs and other stuff. So they went with the stable build. I know they heard the feedback. I know the devs even played the entire first weekend, and they said they have some stuff to change that they noticed too. So we really have to wait and see until the final build of the game on the 13th to really see if they decide to change the bushes. And if not, we can complain. I know, I know Satellite and the other 3 existing maps, they adjusted some of the
sounds
things
good.
in
Yeah.
that map.
Catch you later. Thanks for
Swormz,
being
they
here.
adjusted some visual stuff to make things a little bit easier, or like objects to like not be in the way as much and stuff like that. So I think they will listen to us. Treyarch have always been very community based, except for Black Ops 4. We're not going to talk about that game. That game doesn't exist.
No.
But I think they might change the bushes. I hope. I'm praying.
I hope so. I
don't think it's going to be the feel of the game that would kill it. I think it's going to be the skill-based matchmaking. You're punishing your best players, and it's not fun.
Yeah,
my opinion.
So skill-based matchmaking. Did you play on PS4 Swormz?
Yeah, PS4.
Okay, so I'm guessing you played beta weekend 1 and 2, right?
1, yeah. 2, I didn't even have the urge to play it.
So beta weekend 2, they toned down skill-based matchmaking.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just having restless legs.
I heard that they almost turned it up.
No, not for me. And I think Alec can speak too. It was really bad the first weekend. The second weekend, it was so good. Like I almost had no issues. I got into 1 or 2 sweaty lobbies, like the entire time playing. The rest of the time, it was actually like even and not like super like competitive. You could chill and still do good.
I would hit a couple of sweaty lobbies every now and then, but then I turned into one of the sweaty kids and I was dropping like 60 plus kills, or I was dropping like 40 sniping. So I enjoyed it for the most part, to be honest. I think the only thing that's gonna hurt it is the maps.
Yeah.
If your maps aren't good, the game's gonna die.
Yeah. For maps, best to worst. I'll start off with Nick here. What would you say is the best map, and go down to the worst map?
Oh man, y'all are about to kill me.
Oh no,
Satellite
already
is
don't
easily
agree.
the best map in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, it's debatable.
Told you.
Debatable.
It's towards the top. It's towards the top. It's not the best map in Call of Duty history ever, but in the game full of so far terrible maps, that is the least worst one. So yeah.
So the maps won. Okay, so my opinion, the maps in the game are all good except for Moscow.
Chat.
What?
Moscow is my least favorite map in the game.
What do you think you are?
I actually hate it.
Give me a reason. What's the reason?
Why do you like the maps in this game?
That's the best map.
Moscow has the most head glitches
Okay.
ever.
That's fair enough.
You're saying you'd rather Miami or Cartel over Moscow?
Wait, no, hold on, time out. To your head glitching part, Miami has twice as much.
See, but you can throw a nade over it, and Miami does have the most head glitches, but there's also counters for it in Miami. For Moscow, it's a lot harder to counter stuff. Now, by no means is Moscow a bad map, but personally, I hate it. I just never do good on it. I don't know what it is, and there's also an exploit on that map at the end of the beta where people could get in a wall and shoot you through a wall. That made me want to even destroy it even more. So.
Well, first of all, I think your opinion's terrible.
Yeah. Awful.
Come on, Nick, dude.
Listen to my opinion. Nick, come on.
Nick, dude, I cannot wait to play the beta with you, man. I seriously cannot wait, because every time we get into a Moscow lobby, I'm gonna be grinning ear to ear, and you're gonna be over there crying. Go to Moscow.
I can't wait, and I can't wait to play Nuketown 24/7.
Oh, shit,
Wink.
I'm gonna be there. Okay. So,
Finish though. Finish.
Pause.
oh,
What's your map order?
my map order.
Yeah.
Okay.
The more right one, I should say.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. So, satellite is definitely up there.
Yeah.
Right? Now, let me ask you a question. Like, did you guys play any of the big team game modes?
No, I didn't play those.
Oh, I did actually.
The
I did.
boat
I didn't.
one.
I didn't account those. I didn't take those into my vote.
Okay, and then I won't
I'm
either.
doing
But
66.
I do want to say that the boat one is fun, but way too big. I will say that. And the fact that you need a zip line almost every single time you die is extremely annoying.
Yeah.
So in terms of team deathmatch, the satellite one, it's up there. Moscow, I'm gonna put it closer to the top, but it's closer to the top though. It's not the best. Miami, it is.
Cool.
I feel like Miami is dependent on the class that you're using.
Yeah.
It's very,
For
very
me-
class
for me,
dependent.
Miami's dependent on the game mode. If it's
Yes,
domination,
that too.
Yeah, that
it's
too,
good.
yeah.
If it's hardpoint, it's good. If it's team deathmatch, it's a little too slow for my taste.
If it's team deathmatch, I
Right.
don't want to play it. If it has an objective, I will play it. But if it's team deathmatch, I can't do it.
Yeah.
What other maps were there? Oh, Cartel. Okay, Cartel was okay, but spawning and then getting hit by a grenade every
That was
single
terrible.
time, like seriously, every death. Oh, hey mom, every death was by a grenade or
Yeah.
some sort of flame device or whatever. That was annoying. Cartel, so it was okay.
Yeah.
But-
if you take Cartel and remove the middle lane, it is the best map in the game.
The middle lane is definitely terrible. So
The middle lane
I-
is bad. I love the right and the left lanes.
yes, the left lane is still iffy for me because you have those
Yeah.
two doorways and then you have that one doorway and then the opening. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
I just like shooting the chicken.
the chicken. Sorry, man.
Get a stat 12. Just
I'm vegan. I don't kill or eat anything that casts a shadow. Sorry. So
You're not vegan.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Chad,
let's.
I didn't know that we had a couple Einsteins in here.
Yeah. I just kind of put two and two together, and
I'm actually not vegan, guys.
he's
Holy
actually
crap.
not vegan. Guys, can we please get 500 gifted subs for that, please?
Please, guys, I'm begging.
Easy.
This is easy. This is
500,
Lightweight.
more like 1,000. Give this man your money.
man, and I thought 500 was low. 1,000 seems low now. Let's just keep on bumping it up there, guys. Come on. I mean, I
Yeah.
know. You guys are seriously watching Twitch and don't have any money. Okay. So, in terms of maps, I don't even like know the names of them. It just Moscow was okay. Miami was terrible in deathmatch. Cartel, the middle lane was terrible. Sand Dune, whatever one.
Satellite.
Satellite.
Sorry, guys. Satellite was definitely up there.
It should be renamed Sand Dune though. to be
Yeah,
honest.
like Sandy
Dunes.
Hills, hills with a lot of sand on them. Satellite thing in the middle. I mean, whatever name fits,
Go
Uh,
camp in the sand dunes,
mm, yeah, maybe. It was Sniper Paradise. As a sniper, I like that map, but, whatever.
So,
I Don't have any recollection of any other map.
I just wanted to say, Sloth pointed out that he wanted to get our opinion on the zombies and what we know so far. So personally, I haven't seen anything about it. I don't know if there's like Nick said, leaks. He apparently has some that maybe he'll expose to us here shortly, but I haven't really seen anything about it.
This is forecast
give you a-
exclusive, guys.
Forecast exclusive leaks you won't find anywhere else on the
They-
web.
they actually emailed him specifically
we can
for
hit
this.
Zombies. We can hit zombies. Just slots. Stick around. We can hit zombies in a sec. I think everyone should get to say their map order, and then I want to read off the leaked score streaks, the full list of leaked score streaks for the game,
Okay.
and then a potential DLC score streak, and then we can move to zombies. I think.
That does sound
Yeah.
good. That sounds good. So, Alec, your turn. Maps. All right,
This
guys,
is a
that
hard
is
one, to
crazy.
be
No, I'm
honest.
kidding.
So Miami's my least favorite.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Moscow's my second.
All right, now you lost me.
And then honestly, it's between Satellite and Cartel. Overall, I didn't really enjoy the maps that much, to be quite honest.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. I didn't like them either.
Yeah.
They lacked the old Call of Duty feel.
Yeah,
But see,
I
that's a
disagree.
problem.
I think they were fun, but I think they fit well. The point is they're better than Modern Warfare maps,
Yeah,
and that is
true.
already a W.
Yeah.
In it has.
But that's our problem. We keep comparing it to like BO2 or
Yeah. I think
whatever old game that we enjoyed, and we can't do that because it's
I-
a whole new game, whole new gen. Like
That's exactly what me and my buddy were talking about today. Like, so we want a game that we can just enjoy playing again, but we keep on comparing it to Black Ops 2. Nothing will be Black Ops 2 anymore because Call of Duty needs to open up to a new audience. And it looks like Alec's PC died here, so the cams are messed up again, but that's completely fine because you guys can still see me and Alex is back. That is perfect. So, yeah, it does not have the old Call of Duty feel. Does that make me sad in the heart? Does that make me lay awake at night, crying myself to sleep, and almost hitting a wall of sadness that is unescapable in a darkness that is fleeting away from me as the light is growing smaller?
Okay.
Yes. But will it be a bad game? Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you.
I just want to say, are you sure you're not like stuck to like the nostalgia you had on it?
Black Ops 2 was just a good
Yeah,
game. Hands up. I mean, hands down. Or hands whatever.
It
You
was
put your hands
good,
whatever.
don't get me wrong, but maybe maybe you're just so like you remember like the good times, but like, are you sure you're just not like attached to that like your childhood and that just coincidentally it was a part of it?
Well, I didn't know that we were in a therapy session, guys. I'm getting older and I'm completely scared. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've now reached the age of
And I'm
18,
Just tell me how you feel, Hayden.
and
That's-
I am starting my first real full-time job here within the next.
yeah.
How many days is there in October? 31.
Yeah.
yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, so in 3
Hold on,
days.
quick maths.
3
In
days.
3 days, I will now. I worked at Dairy Queen for 2 years.
Oh.
Worst 2 years of my life. I'm now paying taxes on a real job. Guys, I want a Call of Duty that brings the kid back in me. Can we just get a Call of Duty that brings the kid back in us? Come on, guys.
It's getting so old.
And Raft, good on you, man. I hope that mic sounds good. That's awesome. Alec,
Very pog.
were you about to say something, Alec?
Was I?
Okay, that sounds good.
I
So,
don't think so. Okay.
Nick, the list of things that Treyarch and Sledgehammer emailed you themselves.
Okay, no, we're not gonna say that. I did. This is no. So this is this is not 100% confirmed. As of the final build, but we can kind of assume.
This is
Again,
public knowledge,
this
by the
is,
way.
This,
I was kidding.
This is informational. This is in no shape or form to deter the game. Activision, I'm looking at you. So, sorry, I just had to preface that. But so the list of score streaks are as followed: an incendiary bow,
Okay, that's a little interesting.
RCXD, we know,
Okay.
armor,
Okay. Yeah, little
spy
iffy.
plane, we know, counter spy plane, flamethrower, care package, sentry turret, death machine,
Oh god.
cruise missile, artillery, hand cannon,
What?
napalm strike, air patrol, war machine, strafe run, the harp, the HARP, which is basically known as the advanced UAV.
Yeah, Visa.
Yeah, VSAT. We got the attack helicopter, chopper gunner, the VTOL escort, and then the gunship. So,
couple interesting ones in there.
Yeah.
yeah.
About
so
that.
basically, a lot of the specialist abilities, like the annihilator, flamethrower, the bow, and all that stuff, they're coming back as score streaks, which I think can really make the game fun because anyone can put anyone on, and so it's kind of open to everyone, and not the Black Ops 4 system where you had to pick specialist.
Nick.
What?
Man, I was so happy that this game was not having specialists or specialist weapons. Holy crap! I hate Call of Duty games that have that. That literally just ruined it for me. If that's true, because
it'll be okay.
Because score streaks, score streaks, like they're still there when you die, correct? So they're essentially adding the specialist system back because you only needed to wait a certain amount of time until you can get a specialist weapon. So they're just doing it in a way that's like, oh yeah, hey, you don't need to pick a specialist. You get to play as Woods, but you get to play as Woods with the bow and arrow.
Let me say this. So we have the War Machine in there already. That's fine. It has not broken the game. It hasn't made it awful. The Incendiary Bow, I'm sure they will basically think of them as specialist abilities, but nerfed. These are not going to be the same game-breaking specialist abilities. Everything is on a par level, and if it's super high, and super powerful, I know for a fact Treyarch is going to make that an insanely high amount for score streaks. And I have one more that was not mentioned on this list, but as a DLC streak, we're getting dogs.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Dogs is classic. It's better than the roly-poly balls.
Oh, those are terrible.
I loved raps, dude. Come on, raps were so iconic.
The name drop, guys. Iconic. Imagine on the forecast. This is crazy.
I think Swarm was the better one, guys. You get that one?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though. I was really, really hoping they would bring the Swarm back.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Like in all honesty.
But maybe in like a Cold War type way. Like maybe it's like a plague of locusts or something. I don't know.
Yeah, just stop talking already.
Yeah. Well, next subject.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got?
All right. So you want to go through Warzone real quick because there's not much info on
sure.
Warzone, and then we can end with zombies.
Podcast, yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So Warzone is going to be interlinked with Modern Warfare and Cold War. So basically, you're seeing a combination of the two games. Warzone will be running on the engine it currently is. And it will not be linked with Cold War until the first season of Cold War. So whenever the game launches, Warzone will still be Modern Warfare Warzone. It will not be Cold War Warzone until December. But the way that the guns and stuff are going to work is once it does launch, you will be able to choose from for your created classes, you'll be able to choose from any pool of Modern Warfare weapons and Black Ops Cold War weapons. So you have basically it's almost doubling the gun count for Warzone. It's gonna be crazy with all the balancing. I don't know exactly how they're gonna pull it off, but they said that is how it's gonna work, and they're going to have the Warzone Cold War reveal within the week, within 1 to 2 weeks. That was said today during the investors call.
I wonder how that's gonna work for looting purposes. Like
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Like the loot pool.
It's gonna be a combination. Oh
yeah, but I mean, like
they're gonna vault in and out weapons like they do currently. I'm pretty sure. There may be a new Warzone map coming out on the first season. The rumor I heard was 3 months after launch, so that leads it to February-ish. Or March technically when when Warzone came out originally. So that could happen. I don't know when we're getting a new map, but we are getting a new map.
That's what I heard as well.
Yeah. So that's all I got on Warzone.
Okay.
Zombies.
Yeah. Let's get into zombies. And I'm gonna stay pretty quiet during this topic. I think, because, I mean, I'll just give my thoughts in here just real quick because I don't know anything about zombies. Right? I was a classic zombies player, like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, World of War. That was it. I like the classic. You just run from zombies, right? I personally, I don't like the storylines. I don't like the alien zombies. I don't like special zombies, like the EMP zombies, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't like. I hated Black Ops 3 and 4 zombies. That's my opinion. I hated those zombies. I want the old creepy zombies back. Maybe you guys can change my mind. I'm kind of worried about it now, but so guys that know about zombies, looking at you, Nick, and you two, if you guys got any additions, like in terms of like what you think of it.
Yep.
You guys know about it
If
more
you have
than
any
me.
questions, if
Yes.
you have any
yes.
questions about zombies, leave them for me. I could probably answer your question.
I will be sure to ask my own questions as host of
Yes.
the forecast. And Kia, dude, Roblox sucks. You gotta get on Phantom Forces, man. Otherwise, you aren't gonna get a girlfriend. So I'm gonna leave the floor open to you guys. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna shut up here for a bit. Tell us about what zombies.
So before I start reading off the new leaks, y'all have any questions about zombies? Anything pertaining to maps or features or anything first before I get into it? Anything you guys are particularly interested in or seeing?
I haven't seen anything.
Okay.
Just the trailers and what I've seen, the little bit I've seen. I mean, I'm not a big zombies fan at all. I haven't played zombies since like BO2, and Nick had to teach me. Poor guy. It was like zombies boot camp. Terrible.
Zombies boot
But I'm extremely excited for zombies. I think once it comes out, I'll start playing with Nick and everyone else a lot more on it. So, and from what I've seen, it looks really fun.
Yeah. So the way zombies is this year is it's actually very Warzone-esque. The way so you no longer spawn in, you parachute onto the zombies map.
Okay.
You get to choose your class at the beginning of it. So zombies weapons now have a rarity system. So every weapon you spawn with is going to be like common, the lowest rarity. So that way you're not like super overpowered in the beginning. And then when you hit the mystery box, you get a random chance to get a rarity of any weapon. So weapons can boost up to uncommon, rare, legendary, and epic. Kind of like your normal supply drop tier system in a sense, and like your blueprint system and stuff like that. So that's how that works. And then you have like perks returning, the OG perks like Juggernog, Speed Cola, Quick Revive, Stamina Up, Deadshot, all those perks, they're coming back. But this time with upgrades. So you can upgrade the perk permanently in the menu. So it's a new progression feature that they have. So as you like kind of progress through the game, you get these crystals. Once you get enough crystals, you can trade it in for a rune, and that rune can upgrade your perk to tier 1. And then you have a tier 2 and then tier 3. And you can do that for every single perk, each tier giving your perk new benefits, which I think is really cool for progression and stuff like that. So
is there no perk limit?
There's no perk limit this time. So you can get all 6 perks on the map. There's only 6 perks on the first map, D Machine. So
can I add something real quick?
yeah, so
I don't like the fact that we're dropping in, and I'm scared about the custom classes. Because can't you just give yourself like 2 LMGs, and then you'd be set without having to worry for at least the first 10 rounds? I feel like that really takes away from the classic zombies experience. And when dropping in,
I believe zombies is harder. I believe zombies is a lot harder now. I think I know Treyarch will balance it, obviously. So like if you look at the trailer, right? You notice that as like you have to turn on the power. So when you spawn in, the entire map is dark. Once you get inside like the facility, it's pitch black. Pitch black. You have a flashlight attachment on your weapon. That is the only thing you have. It is completely pitch black, and I think the zombies come at you pretty damn fast if you look at the way the trailer works, because you have hordes of zombies coming at you that to the point where you need a weapon. You can't survive off a pistol. So I think they balanced it that way. And then once you turn the power on, it becomes more like your classic zombies experience. But like when you start off on the map, I believe it's more of a horror type creepy vibe. So if you know like old zombies, there were arrows that pointed towards the power and stuff. You remember that?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So now there are arrows like that, except they connect to what is called the dark ether, which is like where all the zombies are coming from in this storyline. They're bleeding in from like hell, basically. And when you go up to these arrows, they're glowing like galaxy colored. And when you go up to them, you hear screams and people like in hell. So as you're walking through the map and it's super dark, you're gonna hear that, and it's gonna be. I think it's gonna make for a great environment and stuff like that. So really, really excited for that.
I mean,
but
I think so too. I want zombies to be scary again. Like I wanna be able to contemplate if I want to play by myself at like 10 p.m. Like I like that because World at War and Black Ops 1 and 2 it had that like I don't know if I want to play, but as soon as they threw me into a Coliseum on like Black Ops 4 or whatever, like it's not scary. And Saul, dude, thank you so much for coming. I'm glad that
Saul, what's going on, baby?
I'm glad that you came in here and tuned in and hit us with the follow and everything. I appreciate it so very much. And Kia, bro, it's 6:33 in the morning. Why am I not sleeping, Kia? No sleeping, man. You gotta stay up for at least another 25 minutes.
No sleeping.
So, one more question here, before I let you keep on going. So, we can drop into the zombies like Warzone. Why? Isn't there only...
No. So, it's only at the beginning of the map.
Oh, right,
so,
but like, where's there to drop?
Instead of floating in, because you spawn in a courtyard, right? Like a small little portion of the courtyard. So you're gonna drop in to that one spot only, and that's all it is. It's not like a new system or anything. It's literally just a cool animation for you getting onto the map instead of your game loading up from a black screen and you're just there. So it's literally just kind of like an animation of you going in.
So it's just an animation, and we don't control it.
Yeah.
No, you don't control it.
I think you can control where you land in the tiny little pocket that you have, but that area would be open to you whether you spawned in or flew in, regardless. So it's not going to be like you get to choose anywhere on the map. No, it's not going to be like that.
I hope that they make it look different from flying into Warzone, because flying into Warzone and like the thing is like flying into any battle royale at this point it all looks the same. Zombies is different from Battle Royale. I don't want them to be like, oh, you like Warzone? We got a plane that you can drop into just like that, you know? Like, I want to be like a cool animation that makes sense and adds to it. I don't want it to be like, oh, it's a cool thing, just like Battle Royale, have fun,
Yeah, so I have a feeling it's going to be kind of like the normal drop-in animation, just because it takes a lot of assets and more storage on your whatever platform of your choice. It takes more storage to add in specific animations for that stuff. But and the way the story works is you're just a group of like agents. So, and you have to drop in the way it's because like they're going to different outbreaks throughout the story. So you kind of drop into the outbreak, and then you get there's an exfil system where you can actually leave the like you can actually beat zombies in a sense, as you can call in for the exfil. But when you call in for the exfil, the zombies are cranked up to 11, and they just are full sprint at you, and you have to defend off like an entire map's worth of zombies, which they can do now because of the next gen stuff. So you can exfil now, and I think that's kind of how it plays into as like your agents dropping in on an outbreak to go and clear the outbreak, basically.
Okay. I'm more okay with that.
Yeah. I don't think you'll really be annoying or anything. I think it'll be kind of cool versus just plop you there, you know.
I mean, I think it would be cool too, but like one of the things, I mean, it wasn't like really important, but like the more that I think about it, like it was just nice. Like I kind of liked just loading into zombies. I liked having that extra little bit of time to just kind of prepare myself and then just to run forward and start doing it, you know. And I feel like with the same Warzone feel, like it just makes you do more than you have to. Like I know it's not going to be like really like, oh, we'll pick and choose like where you go. Like I get that one spot, but it's like I don't understand why they're giving us the option when the place to land is so small. Like they're just making us do more work to get to the ground. That's why I would rather it be just a video that plays, like a short 5-second video of us like either like grappling down like from the helicopter, you know, and then landing on the ground, like kind of like what you see in multiplayer, you know, at some points, I guess more for Modern Warfare, you know, and then you go, or if you just spawn in, you know, I think the idea is cool because I get it. We're flying down and then we're going back up once we win, but I feel like just making the players pick and choose where to go, like that's like me trying to fly into my bedroom right now. I have a small bedroom, there's nowhere for me to go. Whether if I go to one corner to the other one, it's gonna take 2 steps to get to where I want to be. You know, so
Yeah.
it's just more work. It's more hassle, but I don't know. Sloth here says if we
And
can answer this quick. What do you guys think about grindy zombies? Like, how grindy does it seem that's gonna be? Because Sloth, I've known him a long time. He's very very into progression and grindy stuff.
So if you like grindy stuff and you like progression, this game is going to be for you. They have an in-game currency that is only for one specific game that you can grind for and build up to 14 buildables in one game. So they have their own like currency, which is called salvation or salvage, not salvation. It's called salvage, and they drop from zombies. So when you kill zombies in this one, there's going to be a lot of drops. Some can drop grenades, some can drop an armor plate, which I'll get to in a second. Some can drop kill streaks, a self revive. Sometimes there's a bunch of like zombies is super, and I guess that's what I mean by Warzone in the sense of there's a lot of Warzone features that fit into zombies kind of well, I think, that they're implementing. And so, but zombies is going to be very grindy. Like I said, you can upgrade perks, and then there's also skills that you can upgrade. So skills and perks are different from each other. I might do I have any information on skills? Let me see. I don't think I do, but there are skills, and it is something that you can also grind for, again with the rune system, which you get like currency in game, kind of like if you played Black Ops 3, you got liquid divinium and you could trade them for your gobblegums. In this one you can get like ethereal crystals, trade them in for a rune, and one rune can upgrade a specific skill or perk depending on whatever you want to use it on.
Sounds interesting for sure.
Yeah, I think it gives the game progression, and it gives the game like it gives you a reason to go back into zombies instead of like just leveling up, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so hope I answered your question. I think it's going to be really good for grindy stuff. I'm sure as the seasons go on, you'll get more perks that you can spend your runes on. You might get more tiers. I think what everyone wants right now is a perk skill tree. So like instead of there just being 3 tiers, there's actual different webs you can take for each perk that give you different abilities, and it's almost kind of like a like in Spider-Man, how you can go down, or most games like that where you can just choose your skill tree.
Fortnite zombies,
perk or something.
Fortnite zombies.
I think that'd be really
Kia.
Cool. I think it'll probably be like that towards the end of the game's life cycle, with all the extra content that they're gonna add. I hope that answered your question, though, Sloth. All right. So, do you want me to move on now with more of the leaks and stuff?
Yes, of course. Yep.
Okay. So, if you remember from Black Ops 4, they had specialist abilities, which I thought were really bad because they made you OP at the beginning of the game for no absolute reason. Specialist abilities are back, but in a very, very nice and nerfed way. So, no more hammer or chakras or anything like that. It is so there's 5 field upgrade. They're called field upgrades now, so they're more like the multiplayer field upgrades, which I think would actually work perfectly in zombies. So you have Ether Shroud. It acts like zombie blood, and it only lasts 5 seconds. You can upgrade that though. You can upgrade that with runes as well. So I maybe those are the skills. Those might be the skills actually that you can upgrade. But so you can upgrade that. So it's like zombie blood. You got Ring of Fire, which it everyone, like if your whole squad's together, it creates a ring around everyone in the circle, and it boosts the damage for everyone in that circle for a short amount of time. And if zombies enter the circle, they blow up in flames. So that sounds like a really fun kind of team ability that doesn't sound too overpowered, because you still obviously need to use your guns and be careful. You can still die in it as well. But and then you have a healing aura, which heals yourself and the teammates to full health within the radius of the aura. So like let's say somebody is weak or something, you can pop that or something, and it heals everyone in the radius or something, which can be a clutch saving moment. Then you have Frost Blast and Energy Mine, which we actually saw these two in the trailer. If you saw the trailer, Frost Blast is like a little gun that you pull out, and it has like a swirling ice, and it kind of freezes the zombies around you. It kind of slows them down. And then you have Energy Mine, which is kind of like a claymore, except you can kind of shoot it in a position like into a horde, and it'll blow up all the zombies with electricity. So those are all the field upgrades and kind of like specialist abilities that you can get throughout the game, which I think they sound like a much nicer nerfed version that isn't super overpowered and makes you want to, not play the game anymore.
So is there no health regen then?
There is health regen.
Okay,
Healing
so
aura is like an instant health regen though.
okay. I was just making sure because
someone's red screened or something.
Okay, all right. Because the thing about Call of Duty is like your red screen, like you can get out of it, But when I first heard that really scared me because I'm like, if I get red screen in the beginning of the game, and I can't heal up, that is going to ruin the whole game for me, man.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you how many times I get red screen before round 2. It's a lot.
That's something you just got to work on, I guess.
Sometimes I don't even make it around 3.
You just gotta get better.
That's pathetic, Aiden, honestly.
I mean,
terrible.
Imagine the guest and co-host on my podcast telling me to get better.
If you're dying on round 3, come on now.
Well, apparently,
problem.
You know what? This is guys. This is just like a relationship should be. We are here not to tell each other that we're perfect, but to work on each other and make us grow to new heights. This is actually so cute. Cannot believe it, guys.
Yeah.
So what other leaks is there? Was that the main leaks that we have for zombies?
No, there's actually quite a bit more. I'll try and speed through them because I know we're kind of.
Oh yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of speed run through this. So there's 3 more field upgrades that will probably come as DLC. You have Lightning Links, Toxic Growth, and Frenzy Guard. There's no info on what any of those do. For perks, we have Quick Revive, Juggernog, Speed, Cola, Stamina Up, Deadshot, Daiquiri, and Elemental Pop. Elemental Pop being a new perk, which allows you, I believe, to switch your alternate ammo type, which is also returning. You have the 4 original ones that were in the game, so nothing new there. And then there's also a Wonder Fizz machine. If you guys don't know what that is, it's like you hit it and then it gives you a random perk, which makes me believe that maybe there's some extra perks that aren't machines that you can pick up from the Wonder Fizz machine or something like that, which could be pretty cool.
Is Double Tap coming back?
No, and I'll get to that. So then I already talked about the runes and stuff like that. Let me just do this real quick. Runes, you can upgrade ammo mods, which are the alternate ammo types. You can upgrade perks. You can upgrade the field upgrades, and then you can upgrade weapon classes. So when you upgrade a weapon class, you can upgrade assault rifles, sniper rifles, tacticals, LMGs, SMGs, shotguns, pistols, and melee weapons. When you do that, it boosts the damage in game forever for whatever class you decided to upgrade. So you can spawn in a little bit more powerful, which is pretty cool, I think. So that should be good. Like I said, I think zombies is really hard in the beginning. But there is a total of 72 upgrades that you can like upgrade off the beginning of the game. So like on launch, you're going to need like 72 runes minimum. So that is the grindy stuff. I have the upgrades for Stamina Up and Ether Shroud. So level 1 Stamina Up, your movement impairing effects reduced by 50%. I have no fucking idea what that means. Level 2, you get no fall damage, and level 3, you can run while aiming down sights.
Oh, that's good. I think
so that should be cool.
That the vision impairing effects, like like how we slide, we get dirt on the screen, and we get hit, we get bloody on the screen, and there's other things that happen within the game that change what the screen looks like. I mean, that's got to be it, right?
Maybe so, like kind of flinch almost in a sense. Yeah.
Yeah, like flinch or like flames or like if we get on fire or like however that works, like whatever can affect our view, like smoky, flames, gas, for example, dirt from sliding, stuff like that. I think that is kind of what they mean. because it does impair your vision. Maybe not a whole lot, but there could be stuff that they added that does impair your vision more than what we've seen, which kind of scares me a
Yeah.
little bit because it's already going to be hard to see, especially in the beginning. But you're telling me that I'm in the dark with a flashlight and my screen is completely covered up. Like I just like went through like one of those like really manly like mud runs. Like, dude, man.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So then the wonder weapon. The wonder weapon for this map is called the Die. The DIE.
Wow.
It has four, so it has a base version and it has 4 upgrades. So one of them is called the Nitro Stream. You have the Particle Beam, the Plasma Ball, and then the Gas Cloud. And then there is also a new weapon called the Ray Rifle, which is probably the ray gun, but an automatic ray, like not the 3-round burst, but like a full-on ray gun machine gun,
That is pretty cool.
which could be pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, that sounds
Um,
sick.
So they have that. So
Is
the
it
Dark
buildable?
Ether- no. I believe I don't know. There's no info on that. It's in the files.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry, one thing here. Kia. This is cultural music, made for only the people of the highest IQ. I will not be playing your metal emo core rock in this stream, as our voices are the main concern. Thank you. Okay, you may go ahead.
So the Dark Ether plays a big part. There's going to be an orb around the map that travels to different spots. You can actually enter the Dark Ether for a limited amount of time, which is the same map, except there's like neon lights. It's at night. There's like jellyfish floating in the sky. It's kind of like you're going on a trip in a sense. And inside there, that's where you find Pack-a-Punch. Pack-a-Punch, you have to hunt for the pieces inside the Dark Ether, and then when you come back, because you can only be in there for a limited amount of time, you can forge the Pack-a-Punch machine on the actual map. And then the way the Pack-a-Punch works is you can Pack-a-Punch your gun, obviously. It gets the normal damage upgrade, and you can Pack-a-Punch it 2 times after, each one boosting your damage 50%. So by the end of whenever you Pack-a-Punch your gun maxed, it's basically permanent double tap 2.0. So to answer your question about how double tap works, because it increases fire rate and damage each time you Pack-a-Punch. So that will be cool. Then they have the armor system. This is new. They have armor and zombies. Players can have 3 armor plates at once. Armor can be upgraded 3 times at armor stations around the map. The Juggernaut has Juggernog has can potentially protect you up to 10 hits from a zombie with a fully upgraded Jug and a fully upgraded armor system. So that makes you pretty OP, which sounds to me like you're gonna need it, which makes that sound pretty fun if they're giving you 10 hits as a player. And then I believe and then just finally a last few things. Apparently there's a mini map. I don't know if that's a feature that's going to stay in there, or just
like separate, like a different
No,
map that's smaller, or
No,
I'm sorry. Yeah, a mini map. Okay. First, I was thinking
Oh my God.
wow, they're really gonna give us a mini tiny map to play zombies
Oh,
on.
you really said that.
Yeah,
Oh my
I really did, and I said it live on the live cast, guys. This is why the forecast is so cool.
I hate you. But yeah, so there's a mini map. There are score streaks in zombies. You can get a chopper gunner, a sentry gun, and stuff like that, which sounds fun. I'm scared about the execution, but I think it'll work.
Yeah, me
okay.
too.
There is a jetpack in the files of the game for zombies.
Oh God.
Lord knows what that will do.
Ah, please no.
But yeah, there's a compass as well. So like Warzone, you have a compass kind of outlining the top there. You can
Dude.
there's a ping system also.
Oh, come on, man.
And,
This is the Warzone 2.0. We don't need a compass, man.
Okay. Let me preface something though. You can disable all those in the menus. So if you don't want it, if you don't want the mini map, if you don't want the compass, you can disable it.
Oh, they have health bars too, right?
Yeah, so zombies have health bars and show the damage numbers when players shoot them. this now it says here this could have been scrapped, or if it not, I'm pretty sure it's scrapped.
I hope
cannot
so.
imagine giving
I'm
zombies
turning
health
all
bars.
that stuff off. I'm turning all of it off.
Now I can see them putting a health bar on a zombie boss.
Yeah, that would make
or-
more sense.
Or like special things like that, and that would be perfectly fine with me.
Yeah.
But I cannot see them having a whole horde of zombies, and all you aim in, and all you see is fucking health bar, health bar, health bar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be terrible.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I guess it would be, like, okay for, like, round 1 and 2, maybe. But, yeah, I was just talking about this
Yeah.
with Nick today. Like, I'm turning off everything that is not normal zombies on the HUD because we don't need it. We didn't need it last year. I mean, well, we didn't need it years ago. Why do we need it now? I'm not gonna call it a zombie at E26, you know, or whatever. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm at East 23. Like, no,
There's a
because
zombie coming at you, East 26. Yeah.
exactly, because you know what? Guess where else they're coming?
Zombies.
Everywhere else. Everywhere else.
Yeah.
So they're not only coming E26, they're coming West 24 and North 98 or whatever. All you compass gurus out there, you know what I'm talking about. No, I don't care. Like, I ain't
Yeah.
calling out a zombie like that. And Alec, I didn't mean to cut you off. What were you gonna say about the compass there?
It was in regards to your comparing zombies, and we don't
Oh,
need it.
mhm.
We didn't need it then. I mean, this sounds like a whole brand new type of zombies to me. So I mean,
Yeah.
you might need
Yeah.
it, you might not need it. I mean,
As someone who has played zombies all the time, I'm very scared, but at the same time I'm hopeful because I've seen they know what they're doing. They know
Yeah,
what
exactly.
they're doing.
But
They're
what
trying
happened to Black Ops
open
3
up
and 4?
doors and play. Black Ops 3 was the best zombies hands down. Don't you ever say anything about that, Clouds. I will literally fight you. Black Ops 4 zombies, that game doesn't exist. We don't talk about it.
The BO3 Chronicles was the only good zombies in that game.
That is what I've heard, and you know what?
is it.
I will stand by that, guys. Please, I'm begging you guys, listen to me.
I'm on my hands and knees.
World at
begging you.
War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, the classic gameplay, the scary zombies, you know, everything. I don't want to be fighting a bunch of 3 squid arm, 2 frog legged, triple eyed zombie shooting gloppity gloop at me while I got little space meatballs trying to shoot lasers out of their eyes at me at round 4.
I mean,
I don't
at least
like
they're
that.
opening their third eye.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah, they're opening the side eye, man. Come on.
I'm gonna be opening up something else, and it's a can of whoop ass if I see one more crazy zombie on my screen, man. I'm so tired of it, bro. I'm so tired of it. I can't stand it.
But maybe that's what Call of Duty needs. It's just something fresh, something different, not something classic.
I'm
I mean,
playing.
they tried
No,
that
'cause
without-
when,
I'm gonna play Roblox Phasmophobia instead then because I can't handle this.
no, I was just gonna say everyone complains when it's something new, but when they bring it back to the old thing, then it's like, oh, they never come up with anything new.
No,
Exactly.
exactly.
It's like you can't please everyone, and
It's
you know,
it's a
it's
lose
just-
lose, and honestly, I would rather you go all out on a whole brand new idea and then slightly fail than go back to the classic stuff and then fail miserably.
yeah.
I'll say one thing. This is my own personal opinion. If
Oh
they
boy.
if they brought back Black Ops 2, remastered it, and made it so that there was no frame cap on it, right? And fixed the mouse acceleration so that you could actually play it on PC, that would be the Call of Duty game that I would be playing at least for the next 3 to 4 years. And I would not complain once about it being nothing new. I know it would not.
You don't know about
I know
plutonium.
I know. Oh no, I have played Plutonia, but the mouse acceleration is so terrible. It's like it's almost unplayable unless you use a controller, and I just don't want to go back to that. Like,
Okay, gotcha.
man, again, guys, welcome back to the therapy session. I'm getting old and I'm scared. The new Call of Duty game, make me scared. Old now, and I don't like it. Why can't we go back to when the TVs were black and white? Huh? Why can't we
That's
go
very
back?
trash.
Huh?
That's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I like colorized TVs. You know, that's cool. But I want old zombies back. I want old Call of Duty back. That's it. That's all I want.
Yeah. So I have one more leak, and then we can move on from the zombies talk. So the salvage currency that I mentioned before is used to craft 14 different items minimum in the game. You can craft frags, Simtex, C4, Molotovs, and monkey bombs. And you can also upgrade your weapon rarity tier using the salvage in game at a like a weapon upgrade station aside from Pack a Punch. So yeah, that's it. That's kind of summarizes the entirety of the leaks, and I think while it's a big bunch of changes and differences, I think it'll be fun, and I think that's what matters the most.
It should be good.
All right, so Swormz, Nick, you guys think it's gonna be good? And Alec, what do you think, man?
Think about what? Zombies?
Yeah.
I'm excited, and I hope it's something different. I really want them to explore, I guess. And I mean, maybe I can't speak for Nick, obviously, but I hope they explore with the entire game, to be quite honest, and not try and hit the BO2 feels, because I'm over it, to be honest.
Okay.
I
Well,
agree.
I'm the odd little boy out here.
And,
I'm completely nervous for the game. 100%. Every
we all are,
aspect.
to be fair. But I mean, BO2 was my favorite and my best COD of all time.
Yeah,
but
same here.
I still want them to do something different and not stay stale.
Yeah, no, I want them to do something different too, but the thing is that, like, back in the day, did we ever worry that Call of Duty wasn't going to be good next year?
Yes.
For what game?
Ghosts.
I mean, before Ghost.
That's when it all
before
started, though.
Ghost,
No.
Ghost was the catalyst that brought upon the really, really iffy games. Some of them good, some of them bad, some of them like more than others. But before Ghost, was there ever a time where, like, I'm so nervous about the next Call of Duty, am I going to like it? No, it was always like, Call of Duty's coming out, I'm buying it, I'm going to like it. And it's always turned out good, though. That's what I'm scared of.
The problem is social media. So back then, with Black Ops 1, 2, Modern Warfare 2, and 3, you didn't have... Twitter wasn't this massive platform where everyone could voice their opinions, and you can kind of get fed these thoughts and start thinking about things. Twitter wasn't that big of a massive platform. You had YouTube, where you had everyone making the trick shot compilation.
Because he knows the most about zombies, so I don't know anything about it.
For the first time, because that was something brand new during those times. So there was always so much content, but when you go back now that we know what we do, you go back and look at a game like Modern Warfare 2, if they gave us a game exactly like Modern Warfare 2 now, everyone would shit on it completely. People would say it is the worst game ever. Because think of it this way. You have one-man army, which is probably the most flawed thing in Call of Duty ever. They never fixed bugs. The maps were pretty damn bad, but camping mentality like it is now in Modern Warfare was not a thing back then. The gameplay styles have changed. Everything else has kind of changed throughout time, and so it's like different now. Our standards are different for a game. Back then, you could get away with they could get away with 4 multiplayer maps and a 1 zombies map 4 times for the DLC season. You'd pay money for the season pass. Now, like when Fortnite came out, it freaking ruined the game for everybody, because now we have free season pass, we have free maps. We're probably going to be getting like 6 DLC zombies maps this season for free. All DLC is free for zombies.
I think all DLC is free for the whole game, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. But it's never been done with zombies before. You never, never had that.
Yeah.
I mean, to add on to that a little bit too, I think after BO2, our expectations went up a lot as well.
Yeah, I mean,
I think when it came to like all the other games, our expectations weren't very high for Call of Duty at all. And I mean, not shitting on them or anything, but I mean, like, they produced good, fun, quality content that we could all come back and play after school or whatever we were doing. And then now it's more of like everyone and anyone is trying to turn this into a career. So everyone's taking it a lot more serious. We have a lot more of expectations because we're comparing it to other games and just whatever else. And I think, as Nick said, like Twitter is terrible.
Yeah, it really
Yeah,
is.
no, that's a pretty good point. Because I was gonna bring up the fact like earlier, just real quick, and then then I'll give you guys your closing regards too, because we're it's actually 12:05 already, which is a good sign that not really anybody noticed, because this has been a good podcast. I've enjoyed it a lot. If we brought back Black Ops 2 Remastered, it wouldn't be the same. I was gonna add that to the end earlier, but then I forgot to say it because people play different. Maybe it's the way that people play that is really making me angry, because I'm just not used to playing it that way, and
It's the skill level. You used to be able to play with little jimmies who didn't know what the fuck they were doing back then, and now you're playing with people who are kids who are like cracked beyond their belief.
It's still Lil Jimmy, but it's
Too
not
much
Little
GPU.
Jimmy, it's Lil,
Jimmy
as
on
in
crack.
Lil Jimmy. Like, he's a SoundCloud rapping artist, and he just got on COD to play his GBs for the day, so that he so that he can go to bed $1,000 richer. That's the Lil Jimmy that you're playing against now. It's not Little Jimmy. Just got back home from second grade. Just turns on his Xbox 360, blows the dust off of it. It's like, oh yeah, I guess I'll get on for a game, and then you can just 360 no scope him on Search and Destroy, and then post a montage on YouTube. It's Lil Jimmy now, and he is there to mess you up.
Times
And
were simpler back then.
times were so much simpler back then. Back when we weren't all so old. Man,
Yep.
Cannot believe it. But Nick and Alec, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm gonna give both of you guys the floor here. You guys can do rock paper scissors or whatever. Whoever wants to go first. Shout out your socials. Shout out anything that you guys got going on. Maybe you guys are trying to hype something up for. Anything that you want to bring attention to, you can go ahead and say now. Twitter, your Twitch, YouTube, anything. You guys have the floor.
He can go.
Sure. Okay. So, do you allow links in chat?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you do? Okay. So,
Well,
if
actually,
you guys,
it might kick you. I don't know.
we'll try it.
All right.
So I stream on Twitch. If you guys, I am going to be streaming the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies Easter egg hunt on day 1 on PS5. I'll also be streaming Spider-Man Miles Morales earlier in that day on the 12th of November. And I obviously stream other games and stuff, and I'll be streaming before then. If you guys want to come by and catch one of my streams, or want to come hang out or anything, you can follow me at this link. Hopefully I don't get kicked and absolutely start shaking, crying.
If the link does kick you, Swormz, can you do me a favor? Okay,
It did
good.
not kick me.
All
It
right,
did not
perfect.
kick me. So yeah, you can follow me at that link. I would really appreciate it. Other than that, you can also find me on Twitter, which I believe is twitter.com/TheIconnick. I believe you can find me there as well. You can follow me, and I also tweet a lot of funny and really appropriate stuff on my Twitter account, like "suffocate me with your thighs" and other stuff like that. So feel free to follow me there. I would appreciate that as well. I had an absolute blast coming on the podcast. Job well done, as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hayden, and thank you for having me on. Much
Yeah,
love,
of course.
everybody.
Of
Thank you
course.
for hearing me talk about zombies for way too long.
No, hey, you're all good, because that's what you guys are here for. You guys are here for that good old yummy zombies content. Alec, you're up.
Alrighty. So first, I just want to start by saying thank you for having me on here.
Of
To
course.
Hayden and to Swormz. Appreciate it.
For sure.
So when Cold War comes out, I plan on streaming a lot more and actually being active and having a stream schedule, because that's non-existent right now.
Mhm.
because I mean I don't really enjoy very many games right now, and
Mhm.
the games I do enjoy, I don't really want to stream, to be honest. So uh, I had a lot of fun streaming the beta when it was out, and so now I can only wait until the multiplayer drops and zombies comes out. So super excited for that. And then I'm gonna do a quick little link drop right there. And then you don't want to follow me there? You can follow me on my my Twitter. Pretty much the same thing. I'll get that really quick. And then so I have one more thing. So sooner or later, I'll be having these three people on another podcast. Actually, I'll be releasing some more stuff there soon, and so Hayden will actually be doing all of my graphics for it. So
Okay.
I'm
I had
super
no
excited for
idea.
that.
You guys are hearing this at the same time I am.
He had an idea. I've already talked to him about this. He just doesn't remember.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it. That's it.
Yes.
Oh yes,
Yes.
Swormz, you got the right link.
That's it.
Ah.
I don't-
Oh, yep. See, they got me. That's the
Yeah.
right link. I appreciate you.
So, whoever the other Alec guy is, you may, who knows? You may want to follow him too. Who knows? So,
No, he literally linked the homepage to Twitter.
Yeah.
oh,
yeah.
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Lord.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Poggies.
Oh, hey, Puggies. All right, guys.
So do I get time to talk now? Am I on the floor?
Oh, did I not give you a closing statement with James?
Oh, you did not, man.
Okay, yo
I'm just
guys,
sitting here
this is
like-
insane, guys. This is insane.
Yeah.
All right,
This is
Swormz.
crazy.
Oh yeah, hey, Codename Killer Zombie, dude. This is great content, man. This is a new thing for us. Week 2, I'm loving it so far. I'm having a blast.
For sure.
And so far, everyone that we've had on has had a great time too, and it looks like the viewers have had a great time. I really, really do appreciate it. But guys, I'm begging and pleading that we now give Swormz the floor, because apparently I forgot to do that in the first podcast. So Swormz,
Finally, guys.
please.
Shame on him.
This is like so epic, you know. Just can we
Top
please
10
just get a
anime
round?
betrayals of all time.
Can we just please just get a round of applause for Hayden here, Clouds, for getting this brilliant idea going on. He set it up perfectly, got the webcams going. Guy deserves the world. To all you guys for sticking around throughout the podcast and hearing Nick, talk about leaks for what felt like an hour and a half.
Exactly, I know. It felt like me too.
Other than that, though, I'm not going to promote. And Brian, you've been in the stream a long time, man. I love you. Please date me. This is so epic.
That is actually really epic. Hey,
Hell yeah.
Brandon, if you guys ended up dating, that'd be so cool.
That'd be so cool.
Another
Alright,
stretch, I
that's-
got you.
That's it, though.
Okay, so while I'm stretching here, guys, thank you so much for being onto the stream with me and Swormz here. It's been a blast having you guys on. Thank you for telling us about your content creation journey, Call of Duty Zombies a little bit. Thank you for telling us how you found Aura, Alec, how you treat the community, and Swormz for shouting me out there at the end, and for also doing a lot more. Okay, no way. He's actually gonna hit the default dance. Oh, wow. Now that is an epic way to end the forecast. So
Man,
today's forecast.
I might have to go right now, man. That was something.
What was the
Wow.
what was the forecast again?
The forecast was an epic bruh moment. Did we get it right? Was it
No, it was a bit of bruh. It was a bit
Oh. a little bit of bruh?
I have a really
I come back and y'all for it.
a good idea for the for your podcast.
Okay,
An idea
okay, yeah.
to talk about. But,
All right, yeah, perfect. So the forecast, a little bit of bruh. Did we get it right? You guys
We
let
did.
me know. You guys
We
let
did.
me know. Either
sprinkled with some fresh faux shizzle.
ooh, sheesh. All right. Man, we really getting on it. So, guys, if you guys enjoy the podcast, make sure to let us know on Twitter. The full podcast, or the live cast, will be uploaded onto YouTube soon. It takes like 4 hours for it to like actually get on there. So,
It's true.
I mean, Sorry. Anyways, it'll be on there at some point. So, guys, again, thank you so much for being here. Nick and Alec and Swormz, once again, thank you guys for being on here. Thank you for keeping the chat moderated and ready to go, Swormz. I appreciate it because I know that I cannot do that during the stream. It is a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. Thank you again. I'll see you guys in the next one.
This was absolutely iconic.
Oh, yeah, another
iconic,
name
right?
drop. This guy.
The most
He's not
iconic.
coming back. He's not coming back on this podcast. All right, see you guys later.
Hold on.